just explaining the world, but changing it. You're listening to WBPU LP St. Petersburg.
Hi, this is Rich Brown, inviting you to stay tuned to the Jazz Zone.
It's crazy. You have to find you have to actually make your own work, basically.
Yes, that's what we're doing. And you take a chance, and we're not the promoters with a big pocket, but a statement to the scene on the outside is this whole thing that I've noticed is that the Oscar Peterson Quartet celebration thing has no representative players from his culture in it, and I don't necessarily agree with that, but that's a statement to the scene here in terms of the erasure, because I feel that Oscar Peterson his culture and history is being left out of his whole, except for his music, is being left out of this centenary celebration coming up next year.
Is it next year or this year? It's this year.
Yes, well, it's already started, but it's officially next year. Oh. There's going to be a big concert at Massey Hall in June or July, I think it is.
Yes, because
But they're doing other things they've started the ball, but the main thing is next year, and they'll be touring around.
Okay, all right. So they started that. Oh, because I haven't really been following it. I just saw the lineup on it and
Yeah.
But
they did something in Saskatchewan, I think, a couple of months ago.
Okay, because I am doing I've been playing Oscar Peterson every day, at least one of my shows until his birthday. Which is August? Is August his birthday?
I don't remember the date. Mine is in August.
But you're not 100 years old yet, man. Right?
No.
You look quite 100 years old.
And I haven't done anything like he's done either. So he's working on that. Given the opportunity.
All right. And for the shift for tomorrow, you're going to be doing 2 sets, and what do you cover?
Yeah, 2 sets, and we're going to be doing primarily the largest portion of the repertoire, 70% of it or more, is going to be mostly his repertoire. Right. West Coast Blues, all his classic road song, Bumping on Sunset, things like that. Unit 7, which is not his song, but he covered it well.
Oh, yes.
And 4 on 6.
Right.
And Moving Along or James Mellow Mood, which is a song I've been teaching my students in the past for decades. We did that with Jimmy Smith. And then I'm going to have about 2 or 3 of my own original songs involved. I can't leave myself out of the whole picture. Right. So we got to put in some of our own music as well. So that's what we'll do. And looking forward to it. We had a nice rehearsal yesterday. And it's a lot of work. Every time I do West music, I learn a lot. There's never enough time. You can spend your whole life trying to do West Montgomery music, and every time it's a new learning curve. And my thumb is ready and shining because I've been pushing it to the rounds. But we're just looking forward to playing. I mean, I might not have my big box guitar because mine is down, but nonetheless, we're looking forward to playing it and represent and honoring this man for his great contribution to the culture.
Right, and the great thing about jazz is that you always discover, you always keep discovering, and
it's a learning curve, man. And he's the highest learning curve there is.
Yes, yes, so definitely. So, for you, in terms of for folks who, I know you're here giving your platform here, for folks who'd like to find out more about you, because I've been listening to, and I forgot to bring it today, the Caribbean Jazz Colors, is that that?
Yeah, that's not the best thing because that thing was done as a pirate. But anyway, I hear it.
What do you mean,
yeah, without permission. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, all right. All right. Because I love the cover of Freedom Jazz Dance on that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I mean the recording is still fine for a live show. It's clean, but it was a live show that we did.
Okay.
Yeah, they just recorded it clean, that's all.
All right. In terms of records, where folks can get to at least purchase your music or support you?
Well, I might have some CDs live when I think that. I haven't really gone onto the fully digital platform, which is a problem because of the fact that a lot of them don't really pay very well, and if you don't have the marketing to point people in that direction, it becomes an issue, but I'm actually working on that. Okay. But if anybody who contacts me and wants a CD to buy, I can arrange to get that to them. Whether they can hit me up on Instagram, MauriceGordan.982, or on Facebook, they'll find me. Or come to a show and you say, listen, I need to purchase a CD. I will arrange to get the CD shipped to them, or meet them somewhere in the city if that's the case. But I've shipped CDs out to people by mail, and it's been cool.
All right. Well, Well, as I said, and you have your own website up, so give all those digital contexts.
Yeah, that is being worked on because at first I had put them down because they weren't really working. So we're in the process of mounting all of those again because having a website up on there that don't have any traffic is also another problem because you've got to pay to maintain it and it's not really bringing in the income to take care of it. You know what I mean?
Okay, all right. I see the situation, but you got to keep trying, right?
No. We're on the mount to put them all back together. Okay, right. To remount everything.
All right, so that's it. And for those of you who'd like to hear him, you can check him out tomorrow. You start at 7:30. 2 sets or one straight set?
2 sets.
All right, so 7:30 the first set, and then after that,
yes,
do a little break and then do a jam.
Yes.
Right. All righty. Well, Maurice, it's been a pleasure talking to you there.
Thank you. Thank you for your support.
Your upcoming shows. Right after this context, what is your next project after that? Because you mentioned
I'm going to be heading out of Jamaica. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a show with Brooke Blackburn there yet, but that's in the works. I may postpone it and just focus on getting the Grand Green project together. I'm headed to Jamaica at the end of April to work with Jason Wilson and Ashara. He's got 2 shows there, so I'm going to be filling in for Carl Harvey for that gig in Jamaica.
All right. Well, it's much success in your next projects. I'm definitely going to tell the folks to go out and see you on Saturday night. Fill up context and
yes,
and then follow you on your Instagram and see where you are next.
Yes, that's definitely the plan there.
All right.
Thank you very much, man.
You're welcome. You have a great
You
day.
too.
All right.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye now. And that was Maurice Gordon talking about his upcoming projects. One tomorrow night is at the Context upon Lansdowne and College. And I'll give you the full address in a minute as soon as I pull up the website. But let's check out 4-in-1. This is from the incredible jazz guitar of Wes Montgomery. I give it wrong. It's 4 and 6. There you go. Whatever I say. Wes Montgomery, 4 and 6 from the album The Incredible Jazz Guitar of Wes Montgomery. Not sure what I said at the beginning. Just trying to finagle my way all through the ups and downs. And at the beginning we had another track going on underneath. But it's all fixed up now. We're all good. And hope you did enjoy that set. And they said you can catch... tonight you can catch Brown Man and his tribute to Freddie Hubbard. Yes, today doing Freddie Hubbard. And then tomorrow you can get the Soul Collective with Maurice Gordon, and they're going to pay a tribute to Wes Montgomery. And the train, Context by Train, at name of the club is at 254 Lansdowne Avenue, right on the corner of Lansdowne and College. Alrighty, let's continue inside the Jazz Zone in our final hour of the show. Well, it's not yet there yet, but let's check out Jake Lecky. We're going to play a track called Starboard. This is taken from his album Planter of Seeds. Jake Lecky.